Class 5 English. Now today's lesson is from Unit 1 and this is about nouns and collective nouns. You would be working on textbook page number 7, exercise B, question number 2 and workbook page number 5 and 6, exercise E, question number 1, 2 and 3. So get your pencils, sharpeners, erasers, books and textbooks ready and your workbooks ready. The lesson is going to take us about 35 minutes. Let's get started. So, by the end of the lesson today, we should be able to recall what are nouns. Since you have studied the concept of nouns before, you should be able to identify what are collective nouns. And also, we will be matching the collective nouns with the given groups of nouns. Now, noun is actually a name of a person, like a boy or a girl or Aisha or Ahmed or Hira or any other name like that. It is also a name of a place. It could be a city, it could be an airport, it could be a railway station, and it could be a specific name of a city. For example, Lahore, Islamabad, New York, etc., etc. Noun is also a name of an animal, like an elephant, zebra, lion, etc. Now, noun is also a name of a thing or an object, like a baseball or a football or a basketball or a cap or a hat or a table or a chair or a window. And most of all, noun is also a name of a concept or an idea. For example, friendship, happiness, or it's also a name of a quality. So let's move on to further details about nouns. Can you give me examples of sub-nouns? Let's pause the video here and think of some examples. It could be a name of anything, object, place, person, animal, idea or a concept or a quality, any noun that you can think of. Think of at least 3 nouns to tell your teacher and pause the video here. You must have told a lot of examples of nouns to your teacher. I have some examples of nouns to add as well. Elephant, it's a name of an animal. Happiness is a name of a feeling or idea or quality. Herd, it's a group of a lot of livestock. Flock, it's a name of a group of a lot of birds. Stone, it's a name of an object. Cards is a name of an object. Puppies, it's a name of an animal. Friendship, again, is a name of an idea or a concept. I hope you understand. Let's move on, guys. Well done. Now, when we are talking about the examples of the nouns, we came across the example of the herd and a flock. Now, herd and a flock, these are both nouns which tell us about a group of all the other nouns. For example, herd is the name of a group of livestock, and flock is a name of group of lots of birds. So, it's a name of a group of lots of nouns. Now, let's see what such nouns are called. Such nouns are called collective nouns. Now, let's see what exactly collective nouns are. Collective nouns are words for groups of people, animals, or things. Now, let's look at certain examples. A family, it's a group of a lot of people. A crew, again, it's a group of a lot of people. A team, a community, a committee. These are all different words used to describe a group of a lot of people. A company, again, is a group of a lot of people working together in a company. A band could be a band of musicians. A gang is a gang of thieves. An orchestra is a group of a lot of musical instruments. The government, again, is a group of a lot of people. an audience or the army. All these are a group of a lot of people. Let's move on and find more examples of collective nouns.
Collective noun. A collective noun is the name of a collection or group of persons or things taken as a whole. Look at the following examples. A bunch, a group of keys, grapes, etc. A class, a collection of students. A herd, a group of elephants, sheep, etc. A library, a collection of books. A fleet, a collection of ships. A crowd, a group of people. An army, a group of soldiers. A cluster, a group of herbs, shrubs, trees, etc.
Now that we have watched the video and we have studied the examples of collective nouns, let's try to match the collective nouns with their groups. Now, open your new Oxford English textbook, page number 7, and let's try to answer question number 2. You can pause the video over here so that you do not look at the answers. Take 10 minutes to complete the work. Match column A with column B. And please do not step forward towards the answer because that would be like cheating. And we don't want to cheat, do we? So let's get working. Now that you have completed your work, I hope you did not cheat and your exercise is complete. Even still, if you have not completed it, you can pause the video right now. Because you see, if you first of all try to complete the exercise and then check your answers, then you will be able to correct your mistakes. But if you check and cheat before you are able to complete, then you will never learn anything. So let's get started. Let's check whether we have done the work properly or not. Column A and column B, here are the both columns. Now let's check. Range, hills, colony of ants, heap of stones, flock of sheep, herd of cows, pack of hounds. Do you know what are hounds? Hounds are dogs. Now let's check the next column. Litter of puppies, school of fish, deck of cards, bunch of keys, pack of wolves. All right, guys, well done. You have done a great job. Even if one or two were not correctly matched, then you can correct them and remember your mistake for later times. Good job, everyone. Let's move on. Now let's move on to our collective nouns exercise in workbook. Now open your workbook on page number 7 and try to write the correct list of phrases in exercise E, question number 1 and 2. Now again, take 10 minutes to complete the task. Pause the video if you have to and only play it once your work is complete. Again, remember, checking the answers before completing the work is like cheating. You don't want to cheat, Let's get working. For assignment, let's check whether our answers are correct or not. Let's start with question number 1 and let's see what are the correct list of phrases. A pack of wolves, a swarm of bees, a nest of ants, a clump of trees, a bunch of grapes. Well done. You have done a marvelous job. Very good, guys. Now let's move on to checking the answers of question number 2. Now before I display the answers, remember this question was especially difficult. Now do not worry if you get any answers wrong. Just correct them and remember them for the future. So here is the list. Litter of kittens, group of musicians, troop of monkeys, regiment of soldiers, gang of thieves, set of china, sheaf of corn, shoal of fish, suite of furniture, and group of islands. So well done, guys. Even if you have answered half of them correctly, then you have done a superb job. Well done. That we have completed the examples with the teacher together of the collective nouns, you will be easily able to complete your homework. Now go to your new Oxford English workbook and go to page number 6 and you have to complete exercise E question number 3. Question number 1 and 2 we have done in class. So question number 3 should be easy for you. Submit your homework to your teacher according to her instructions. Do not be late. Now before we sign off, let's wrap up our lesson. Let's check what we learned today. We learned or revised what are nouns. So nouns are a name of a person, place, thing or an object or an idea or a concept. What are collective nouns? Collective nouns are the nouns that tell us the name of a group of certain nouns. I hope you knew the answers of these questions. You have done a great job today. I know some of the tasks were difficult, but since you worked very hard, you will remember it and you will learn it for the later time. So give yourself a good clapping because you have done so well today. Have a great day.